Hello students, with this lecture we are starting chapter 4 Reproductive Health. In first unit of our study of 12th standard, we have already studied 3 chapters. Unit is reproduction. In this 3 chapter, you have studied about reproduction in organisms, in flowering plants and human reproduction. This chapter is also related with reproduction process and it's the last chapter of our first unit, reproduction. Here, as this title suggests, reproductive health. What do you mean by health? When we talk about healthy person, then we can say physically and mentally healthy or fit person. So, this term or word is also important here regarding reproduction or reproductive mechanism or process. Simply, the meaning of reproductive health is actually healthy reproductive organs and their normal function. If we take this meaning broadly, at that time we can say perspective is also emotional and social aspect regarding reproduction. According to WHO, World Health Organization, reproductive health means a total well-being in all aspects of reproduction like physical, emotional, behavioral and social. So, in our society, the people with this type of physically and functionally normal reproductive organs and normal emotional and behavioral interactions among them related sex-related aspects might be called reproductive healthy person, and it is very essential, important for our society. Let's start with first topic, reproductive health problems and strategies. First topic, family planning programs in India. As the name suggests, topic suggests, family planning. It is related with planning of a person regarding its family, number of member. Actually, in 1951, India was the first country in the world to initiate to attain total reproductive health as a goal at national level. So, this credit goes to India for first time starting this type of program at national level. Periodically, it is assessed over the past decades. So gradually, as per requirement, as per new technology, so many changes we can see in this program also. Earlier, it was known as family planning programs in India. Nowadays, its currently popular name is RCH. RCH means reproductive and child health care. So we can understand that by this program, which type of awareness take place, it is related with reproduction, reproductive health as well as child care also. Now some major task of this program. It is like awareness among people, providing facilities and support for building up reproductive healthy society. So these are some major tasks of RCH program. Now various steps to create awareness. First of this is audio, visual and the print media. Nowadays audio, visual and print media, they are a very powerful source of this. Audio, first of all, before television, radio, after that TV, various kind of social media and the print media like newspaper and magazines, they can create awareness through their publicity regarding reproductive health. There is major role of parents also, other close relatives, teachers in school or colleges and friends regarding this area. Third, introduction of sex education in schools to the young and discourage children from believing in mice. So the child at adolescent stage, they have clear idea about their sex education. Fourth, proper information about reproductive organs, adolescence and related changes, safe and hygienic sexual practices, sexually transmitted diseases, STDs and AIDS. Fifth, educating couples and in marriageable age group about available birth control options, care of pregnant mothers. Next, postnatal care of the mother and child. It means after birth of child. Importance of breastfeeding, equal opportunities for the male and female child. So these are major steps can be taken for this major aspects of this program. Over and above this, some social evils are also observed in our society. It is like sex abuse and sex related crimes. They need to be created to enable people to think and take up necessary steps to prevent them. So by this type of program, we can say this social evils also can be prevented from our society, and it is required for our healthy society. Requirements for successful implementation of action plans. Not only on paper, but its implementation properly it should be take place. It is must for its success. First, strong infrastructure facilities, professional expertise and material support. Second, to provide medical assistance and care to the people. Third, better techniques and new strategies from time to time. So it should be provided to people, to our society. Next, statutory ban on amniocentesis for sex determination. Amniocentesis is a process actually collection of amniotic fluid from fetus developing in the body of mother. By diagnosing this fluid, actually the child sex is determined, either developing fetus is male or female. Okay, so nowadays this is actually very harmful to our society. The girl child ratio day by day decreasing. In amniocentesis, fluid of fetus is used to test for the presence of certain genetic disorders also, and it is beneficial to our society. Which are these genetic disorders? It is like Down syndrome, hemophilia, sickle cell anemia and some other genetic disorder can be determined the survivability of the fetus. So at that time only it should be legally permitted the process of amniocentesis test. Otherwise it is statutory ban for actually sex determination, identity of developing fetus as a male or female child. Next topic is research on various reproductive related areas. Gradually by society demand, some factors are changed, some conditions arises. Okay, at that time not only old techniques are useful, but some other techniques, some new strategies are also required from society. For this field actually so many scientists are working to improve reproductive health, to develop new techniques for birth control, some other techniques also. So this is the field of research on various reproductive related areas, and it is very important for our society to maintain reproductive health. It is supported by governmental and non-governmental agency to find out new methods to improve upon the existing ones. So in many organizations in scientists this field they are working for improvement such a type of techniques, and they are implanting new type of strategies. In this field, one institution is working, that is known as CDRI, Central Drug Research Institute. It is located in Lucknow. So many scientists are working in this institution. These scientists, they have developed Saheli, a new contraceptive for the female. Okay. So this way, this type of new research work is very useful in this field or area. Now in this type of program, they are applied by government. Awareness in our society is created. Gradually new techniques are developed. So many type of improvements are take place, and the publicity of this program is also we can see in our society. So next topic is effects of this planning. Which are the effects of this program's planning? First, better awareness about sex related matters. In our society also we can compare with earlier time. Nowadays this awareness is more. Gradually it is increasing in youngsters. Second, increased number of medically assisted deliveries. It is also one of the effect. Third, better postnatal care. After the birth of child, actually it is very important here, and gradually it is also improving in our society. Fourth, decreased maternal and infant mortality rates. In past, so many years ago actually, this rate of maternal and infant mortality was very less. Death rate was more. Okay? But nowadays we can say that by effect of this planning it is decreased gradually. Fifth, better detection and cure of STDs. STDs are actually sexually transmitted disease. During copulation, intercourse process, it is transmitted from one partner to another. So by implementation of this planning, awareness or program by government and non-government agencies, nowadays people are aware about this. So it is about better detection and cure of STDs. So these are some strategies and planning problems related with reproductive health in our society.